There are a lot of myths surrounding serial killers, many of which stem from media portrayals or sensationalized accounts. Let's take a closer look at some of the most common misconceptions. Myth number 1: serial killers are always psychopaths. Not all serial killers meet the criteria for psychopathy, which is diagnosed according to the psychopathy checklist. While psychopathy is a common trait among many serial killers, it is not universal. Some serial killers may have other mental health conditions or come from traumatic backgrounds, and their violent tendencies may result from complex psychological factors rather than a clinical personality disorder. Edmund Kemper, often cited as a psychopath, displayed traits of both psychopathy and narcissism. However, his crimes were more rooted in his emotional instability and a disturbed relationship with his mother, rather than pure psychopathy. Myth number 2: serial killers are always driven by sexual desire. Sexual motives are present in many serial killings, but not all of them. Some serial killers are driven by a need for power, control, or a compulsion to eliminate a specific group of people. In some cases, the violence is not sexually motivated, but is rather about asserting dominance over the victim, which aligns with traits of sadistic behavior. The Unabomber Ted Kaczynski was responsible for a nationwide bombing campaign. It wasn't motivated by sexual desire, but by his belief in anti-technological ideology. His attacks were about asserting his views and inflicting damage, not sexual gratification. Myth number 3: serial killers always work alone. Many serial killers do operate alone, but some have accomplices or people who assist them. It's important to remember that a killer's behavior can be influenced by social interactions and relationships. In cases of serial killings involving multiple perpetrators, the dynamics between the individuals involved can be quite complex. As far as serial killer couples, there was Ken and Barbie, Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka. This Canadian couple worked together to abduct, torture, and murder multiple victims. While Bernardo was the primary perpetrator, Homolka played an active role, illustrating that serial killings can involve multiple people. Myth number 4: serial killers are born evil. The idea that serial killers are born evil oversimplifies the causes of violent behavior. Research in developmental psychology and criminology suggests that serial killers are often shaped by a combination of genetic factors, early childhood experiences, and environmental stressors. The belief that they are inherently evil ignores the importance of understanding the psychological and sociocultural factors that contribute to violent tendencies. Albert Fish was often described as a sadistic killer and came from an abusive and neglectful childhood. His violent behavior didn't emerge from an innate evil nature, but from years of trauma and mental illness.